I muted her. Sorry about that. What's up?
Hey guys, I'm
And
Michelle.
oh my gosh, look how blurry we are. Elon Musk, help us out in Tobaccoville, North Carolina. We are blurry. We're going to go back to Windstream. All right, so I am better to hear. Well, not really. Michelle's better to see. I'm better to hear or mute. But Elon Musk, you got to help us. We're sorry. You know, the internet is like up and down as the satellites come over Tobaccoville, North Carolina. We're just going to have to do the best we can. I wanted to record this, cut it later, Michelle, and be able to do a shorter video out of it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to over there. We may have to stay late tonight and just cut another video after this one. But I'm Mike.
I'm Michelle.
And we're Luvy's Fat Life. And
thank you for joining us.
The fat stands for fries and tacos, or food, alcohol, and tobacco. No, we don't do tobacco. Food, alcohol, and travel. I've heard somebody say that. But yeah, we're gonna have a fun show tonight. Kind of go through some mistakes we've made. We got a list about 20 to 30 items, and we had to stop. I mean, we may have to do a part 2 to this show eventually. And today, I do want to shout out Mike Rodriguez. It is your birthday today, and I do want to give you a birthday present. I didn't have time to download the video I wanted to, and we're locking up over here left and right. They're dropping like flies, Michelle. We're down. We're down. But Mike Rodriguez, happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday. You don't want me to sing to
and,
you, but happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. And Mike, here's your present. Ready? Here it is. That's for you, brother. The fart is back. We have brought the FART back, and that's what originally Fat Life was going to be, was FART. It was food, alcohol, relaxation, and travel. But Michelle said we couldn't go with FART. We had to stick with the FAT. So
silly.
All right, we're losing. We're dropping like flies, Michelle. All right, so we got a lot of experience I'm seeing already pop up in here. I see Howie Cruz in here, Mary Ellen Dillon, Lindsay Coosgard, Ocean Travel. We're going to go back up here and say, hey, to everybody. But we're going to start this one off with a little tribute to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's just opened up in Sevierville, Tennessee. Massive lines, massive craziness.
Insanity.
We watched Yankee. Yeah, was it Yankees from the South? What was it? Yankee in the South, whatever it is. Not Yankees from the South. Yankees in the South. And man, they got crushed by a car come flying over them. Crazy times. But so we're doing a shot to Buc-ee's and to Sevierville, Tennessee, and that the good Lord kept them safe. And some of you may say, well, the Lord and drinking. Hey, okay. I get it. We take one Thursday night, one night a week. Every Thursday night in a month, we have a few drinks. Okay, it's just me. Michelle's drinking the hard Dr. Pepper stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So cheers, everybody. Happy birthday, Mike Rodriguez. Your brother looks good on his videos, by the way. I might be another fan favorite of your brother's, but long story short, happy birthday, Mike.
That sounds kind of weird. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not a fanboy. That's Buffalo Trace. I got to chase it down with something else there. All right. So let's go through real quick and say hey to everybody. Oh, also real quick, because I will forget this. Shameless plug for Real Dead horror community. Brother Josh, Brother Mike, we got a channel about horror movies. Tomorrow night is Shark Week this week, I believe. If not, if next week, whatever, we're early, or maybe we're the same week, whatever. I haven't watched anything. We are doing Jaws tomorrow night live at either 8 or 9. I don't know which one. Josh will have to tell me which one he put in there. And we're going to talk about the movie and some facts about this movie that people may not know. It's 48 years old. It's one tip. The other tip was they put a bounty out for $10,000. $10,000 in 1975 is equal to $57,000 now. So those are a few of the facts you'll hear tomorrow night. No PowerPoint slide, I promise you. But let's go through and say hey to everybody. And then we're going to get some tips from people, and hopefully they'll give us some tips as well. So Miss Meg is in the house. Good to see you, Miss Meg. Mr. Anthony Simone's in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Anthony. Cruising with Alina's in the house. Good to see you, Miss Alina. and Lauren Lives Life. She's going on the Magic here in a couple of weeks. Going to have a good time. Mr. Josh from the Moonlight Adventures, I think. Maybe Chashy's in here too. I don't know. Yeah, I can't leave her out. I'm not going to leave her out. Michelle, you're going to have to bear down on me over here now.
Bear down.
You'll bear down on me, all right. Mike and Brandy's in the house. Good to see you, Mike and Brandy. Betsy from Beach Please. I know she treated her man right today. Oh man, is there fly net? What is the heck going on in here? I don't know. Mike is in the house. Overpack, yes. Better to have extra underwear than not enough.
You're absolutely right.
And the way you wear those jean kinis, I mean, I'm sure things get a little shaft, if you know what I mean. Eric Brown, good to see you in the house. Good to see your brother. Travel Robust is in the house. Miss Patty Russell is in the house. She's part of our Facebook community. If you didn't know we have a Facebook community, go check us out. Luvy's Fat Life, Luvys, right there on Facebook, and join our Michelle's fan club, her only page.
Okay.
All right. So Nightbot's already doing a shameless plug for how much did they pay Nightbot to do that already? I don't know. PSB, good to see you in the house, Mr. Paul. Bone Tire Travelers, I think I said him, maybe I didn't. Hello, Mr. Blaine's in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Blaine. And one of the OGs on cruising, Mary Ellen Dillon's in the house. She'll keep you straight tonight. If you got any questions, if she don't know it, nobody will.
Oh,
Taku,
Betsy,
good to see you in here.
I love you, Betsy.
What'd she say? Oh, you do look beautiful. She's smoking hot. Oh, whoops. Sorry, wrong button. That used to be the drum roll, I think. Let's see. Who else we got, Michelle? Have I missed anybody? Miss Lindsay's in the house. Miss Lindsay, good to see you. Howie Cruz is in the house. Good to see you. Love your vlogs you've been putting out. Can't wait to go on that ship. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see.
Ocean?
I think I said Ocean to Ocean. Did I say Bruce? Ocean Travel. Good to see you in the house. Yes. Face red heart shape. Okay. All right. Dropping like flies. They love it. Hey, y'all need to put that in y'all's California videos. I mean, I'm sure y'all have flies out there.
We have flies everywhere.
I don't know.
Because they're a nuisance.
They're out there in that hot weather. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Flies are everywhere. Dropping like flies. Yeah, they're dropping like flies. That's right. And who else we got in here? Destination Fun's in the house. Good to see you, Destination Fun. Who else we got?
Say Howie Cruz?
Yes, I said Howie Cruz.
Man, I'm behind. I'm
Habib's
sorry.
in the house. Good to see you, Habib. He's on our Facebook page too, Mr. Habib and his lovely wife, and they're getting married, I think, this year. Miss Lottie Da, one of the favorite channel names I've ever seen. Lottie Da, how are you doing? And Miss Sarah's in the house, the better half of the TX.
Hi, Sarah.
Good to see you, Sarah. And Together We Travel. Did I say them? I don't think I said them. Together We Travel. Man, we're looking rough over here, Michelle. Please just listen to us. Don't look at us. David and Tanisha Francis. I got that right. Good to see you, David and Tanisha.
Thank you for joining us.
If you've been here before and I missed it, I apologize. Good to see you in the house. Miss Carla Campbell is in the house. And who else we got? TX is in the house. Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Lauren Lives, already said Lauren Lives, right? Moonlight Adventures, I got them. Embarkation Nation's in the house. Good to see Embarkation Nation. And who else? Controversial Cruising. Scott's in the house. So I do want to say this too. In a couple weeks, if you are in this chat, if you have less than 1,000 subscribers and you have not bought subscribers, because I will look at you. If you're interested in coming on our show, let us know, because we want to have a special show trying to promote those doing it the right way. With those that have a less than 1,000 subscribers, I really know 500 you're monetized now. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just moved that down. But hey, if you got less than 1,000 subscribers and you want to come on the show, message me on Facebook or somehow get in touch with me. Comment in here, let me know. We'd love to have you on one night and introduce you and just say hey to everybody and let people get to know your channel. And we haven't done that in a long time. And that's the whole reason we started this channel, was just to get to know people. So we want to get to know you. And Controversial Cruising, I'm starting to get to know Scott. He's a good brother, good dude. So want to bring him on the show and some others that want to come on. And Party with Peg and Artie's in the house, right?
And they want to know, do they need a rec tech? And yes, you do.
You need an RT700. Who asked that question?
Peg and Artie.
Yes, you need a rec tech. you need a rec tech, and they spell RECTEQ now. They changed the name on it. My old video said RECTEC, but rec tech gets it done. It does get it done.
Nice
But
one.
I pulled out the OG though the other night, right, Michelle? The Shirley Fabrication vertical smoker with the Santa Maria on the front. Michelle,
Made some awesome.
how good
steaks.
were they?
So good.
Oh, I keep hitting. Oh, I'm all messed up over here. They were some good steaks. Trust me.
Really
Flies
good.
were coming from everywhere. So let's
You
go
made
ahead.
some ribs.
Some ribs
on
were
the
good
rec
too.
tech.
And I did the ribs on the rec tech.
They were so good too.
They were good too. All right.
Okay.
So if I ever lose my job, we talked about moving to Florida, buying a mobile
truck?
food truck, and just starting all. I know we'll work all the time, but hey, we're going down to Florida and bringing Carolina barbecue to Florida because you need it. You need Carolina barbecue, not this stuff on P&O where they put all this fake stuff and call it North Carolina barbecue or Guy's Pig and Anchor. Or I may get in touch with Guy Fieri and say, Guy, I need a job. Put me on one of your ships. Give me 6 months. We're going to make it hot fire.
Turn that around.
No, sorry. All my buttons are wrong. All right. So let's go with our list. So you may have some of these. Now, like I said, we couldn't list everything. And we may do a part 2 show. But these are lessons we've learned with our cruises so far. Some mistakes we have made along the way. First on my list, I've got study the ship ahead of time. A lot of times you book these cruises, sometimes they're last minute. But if you book them far enough out, there's a ton of creators in here. In fact, go ahead and put that in, #creator. So people in here that maybe don't know your channel, they can click on it. If you're watching a rerun, we're going to leave it over to the side so you can see these channels. Study that ship. Man, there are some great ship tours out there. I've seen them. I know I'll mess up by saying some that I know Betsy and Mike has done one with the room tours on the Radiants. Gulf Coast Girls, Deb Dancer does great ones out there. Mark McClure does great ones out there. I've done one that didn't do very well in the sunshine, but we may try to do another one. I don't know. So check out a ship tour, know the ship, take your phone, take the notes, and write down key areas on that ship you want to visit. So you know where the main dining room is, if it's on 3 forward or 3 aft, 9 is this, 9 is that. So definitely study the ship ahead of time. And we did that. We kind of first got on to, I think, Tony and Lolita Loco, Jenny. They were doing stuff. They really didn't do a lot of ship tours, but they were going on these cruise ships and you were seeing things. And then we saw other creators. We got into Para DJ and EECC Travels and some of those bigger channels that are huge now.
And it's good to see where your room is in relation to everything else too. So you know how to get from your room to everywhere else. So you're not just walking around clueless.
That's right, Miss Janet. You speak the truth. Amen, sister. Nothing like Carolina barbecue. That's right. We got somebody up here would disagree, but it's okay. So number 2, travel insurance. I know a lot of people that don't get travel insurance.
And
we didn't initially get travel insurance. But let me give you an example.
We have since learned.
We have learned the hard way. I've had it twice save us several $1,000s. Once I had to cancel a cruise a day before my mother went into ICU. We were on the Lolita Loca group cruise. We had insurance, and we were able to work out with our travel agent and the insurance company. They covered us. We had, we gave them proof that my mother was in ICU and didn't know if she could make it or not. Hey, Tess, how are you doing? And it saved us the cruise. I mean, that cruise fee. I mean, I don't know if they would have gave us back a percentage of that. The TAs in here may know that. Also, a lot of you have heard this situation we ran into recently where we missed our flight by 2 minutes because of an excursion I bought. I know Betsy disagrees with that. From Miami to Fort Lauderdale transportation.
There was a marathon in Miami that had everything pretty much locked down, and our Carnival bus that we paid for did not get us there on time.
And it cost us $2,100 to buy last second United Airline tickets to get home. We battled it out now with the travel agency, but we ended up proving our point, and they ended up reimbursing us the difference between our initial flight and the $2,100. We were
still out money.
We were still out, but I mean, they paid us the difference. So it did help us. So I would say definitely buy travel insurance. If you're young and healthy, it's going to be cheap anyway. And then even if you're old and fat like me, it's $250 for a week for 3 of us. You know,
and you can buy it by the year too if you go
yeah,
on
you
enough
buy it by the year
cruises.
as well. So definitely think about insurance. Twice it's saved us. It's probably saved us $4,000 or $5,000, and it cost us $500 those 2 times that we bought it. If you add up all the times we bought insurance, we probably spent $1,500 to $2,000 on insurance. It still has saved us $5,000 total, so it's definitely worth it. We're going to have to go through these really quick, so then we can get you guys some of your comments. I'll post them here as you talk about what we bring up. But if we get through these quick enough, then we want to hear some extras that you guys have. Arrive a day early. In Charleston, we always drive down. We haven't always. We've done it one time. We drove down a day early, but like this one coming up, twice we've drove down the morning of. It's only a 4-hour drive. We leave really early in the morning, like at 5 in the morning. But if you're going to like Miami or Fort Lauderdale or New York, too many things happen. You just saw a couple weeks ago what happened to Miami. And, you know, if you were down there early, you wouldn't have to worry about driving and trying to get in there. And then they had that wreck and they shut the city down. So definitely recommend going in a day ahead of time. What'd you say?
She likes my hair.
Yeah, Michelle's hot. She's smoking hot.
You're sweet.
She gets a horn for that. Horn frog. Plan flights later in the day, debarkation. That goes back to what we said earlier, where it says, you know, they won't guarantee anything before 12 o'clock. If you can schedule it 2, 3, 4 later in the day, you got a better odds of if something happens, you come in late that morning.
But we've also done it too late, and you're sitting there in the airport all day long. That's
we've had it late going out like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. It is miserable, but we didn't miss it. Nope. It didn't make us lose $2,100.
No, that's true.
Bring a scale. Number one, weigh your bags if you're flying. Am I getting insert eye roll here? Over here. Weigh your luggage. Know what the weight limit is. And buy a scale to take with you. Michelle, do you want to tell everybody why that is very important?
So one of my bags was too heavy, and I ended up having to pay, or we ended up having to pay an extra $100 for my bag.
Yeah.
On the way back,
and we were late, so we couldn't just take it over to the side and take stuff out and swap it around.
Well, it would have been too much hassle anyway, because I practically have to sit on it to get it shut.
I see the traveling Gilbert's in here now.
Hey guys. So on the way back, Mike borrowed Josh and Michelle's scale so we could even it out. And
I've never lived that down now. I mean, Josh and Michelle, Josh especially. Hey, you rookie. Hey, you rookie.
Yes, see, he is shaming me again.
I am bag shaming her. That's right. So we got another one here. Purchase faster to the fun. If you are not platinum yet, we love faster to the fun. Now, some of you may say it's a waste of money. Number one, I like getting on the ship early. Seasoned cruisers will say I get on the latest possible. I get that, whatever you want to. I also like the priority to get off early. Yes. And if you're going on one that has tenders, water shuttles, and you're not platinum yet, you can get on that first ship to go to the island. So I'm a fan of faster to the fun. Mike, you don't even pack your own bag. Well, that's true. I don't. I pack the important vlogging bag. Yes. See. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I wear the pants my wife tells me I can wear. And I get on as early as possible. That's right. Me too. That's right. Faster to the tacos. That's right. Yes. FTT.
You know, I want to add
faster to the.
While we're doing this, I'm going to add one that we didn't put on our list. That Josh Holstable never let us live down.
I love you, Ronnie, man. Why do you got to make us uncomfortable, man? When I see you, can you believe he said that?
I can't wait
on this upcoming cruise. Have I not said one of the top couples I want to see is the Traveling Gilberts?
Yes, absolutely. We can't
and
wait
I'm
to
not,
meet
I got them. I'm going to go. We're going to put a ranking out. One of our weeks is going to be the top 10.
That might hurt feelings.
Well, it may, and it's not my list. Okay, we won't do that.
So we have learned something. That you can put your bags in the room, even if your room is not ready. because you sure don't want to roll them around because Josh will make fun of you.
Yeah, I mean, you're the nerd guy carrying you're rolling around your bag.
Right. You're the rookie.
But if you get in your room early and they have your predestined room stuff in there, like your beer and your water and stuff, don't put that in your cooler to get cool. Because what happened to us was we came back. I did that because I wanted my cold beer. Cold beer.
Semi-cold.
I wanted it semi-cold. It's never cold in the room other than Horizon's. Horizon's refrigerator was good.
It was.
We came back and all the beer was gone. So I called the guy, the room steward, and I said, "Hey, here's $20, man. Keep it, make it fair, man. Here's $20. Give me some ice. $20. There's more of that coming to you if you keep it cold all week." And I said, "By the way, my beer is missing." "Oh, Mr. Lovelace, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Lovelace.
Let me go get it.
Let me go get it out of my locker." Out of my locker? Yeah, I thought it was left over. I put it in my locker. We get to keep stuff in the room it's left in my locker. So if you leave a beer or two left over, they're going to put it in their locker. That's okay. I remember that now. So maybe I'll leave a beer intentionally for our room steward. But he was a different room steward than the guy that normally stayed there that week. So, all right. Bring one 12-pack of canned drinks or a bottle of wine. So when we're going out to Charleston, we'll definitely do this. Take a bungee cord with you as well.
Strap them on.
Yeah, we've been doing this for years. And I saw the Gilberts a while back did something on it. We put a short out on it as well. Bungee that drink to your roll-on bag, the one that's got your vlogging equipment. Plus that bungee cord may come in handy. Bungeeing your door open if you want to sleep at night and hear the ocean coming in if you got a balcony. So we've done that before.
Yeah, but some rooms now you can't do that because it shuts off the AC.
Oh, okay. So we're on the old ships. It didn't shut them down.
Meg says the simple solution is we shouldn't cruise.
That is a simple solution, but he follows us everywhere we go.
We are joking.
Yeah.
We love Josh and Michelle. And
well, loves a little bit of Michelle. Loves a little bit of. Sorry, I keep forgetting that button's up there. This is a pet peeve of mine.
TX Capito's got a good one.
Yeah. Let me show you what you need to take. You need to order you on Zazzle one of these Luvy's Fat Life bottle openers. And you also need a corkscrew that Ronnie Gilbert showed on one of his lives. It was a pretty good thing. We don't drink wine though, so
not very often.
Right. So it is a 12-pack per person, right?
Yes, It is.
And bottle of wine per person. So we take 3 bottles, one for Anthony. He's never too young to do communion on the ship. No, we don't do that. So this is a big one of mine. And right there it is. I don't know if I can get it and not knock stuff over. Oh, God, that was Jenga up there. 2022 sunshine, June 20th. I got all my stuff, baby. I got everything in here. I got it in chronological order from the hotel room or the flight if you did a flight, in order per day all the way to the end. Yes. That's me, baby. I keep it on this and this in case that I lose that or it goes bad. I always have a folder. Get it for $1, 50 cents, wherever. 2022 Carnival. I keep every one of them. I got them filed. I can tell you how many drinks we had, how many Mai Tais Michelle had, how much, she went over the 15 drink limit.
Just never.
Yeah.
Never.
God, Josh, and all he wants to do is read people's comments. Okay. So we're going to try to hurry up and get through these. Still going to throw some posts up here. Oh, he wanted your beer. Yeah, he did want my beer. I left him a couple. We left a couple that time too, didn't we?
We
couldn't drink them all.
Yeah.
Another big one. Put your phone in airplane mode when you get on the ship, or at least when you start sailing. Right?
Yes.
You have to talk, Michelle.
Yes.
I got a tickle.
Or you will, at a very later date when you get your bill, you will find that you will regret it when you get those roaming charges.
Yeah. Now, one thing you can do, and I did this once, and I'm going to start doing it more often, is the days you're in a port, you can call, a lot of them have an international plan that you can pay for like a week at a time, or even by the day. So even if it's a small fee for a day, I call AT&T and say, hey, I'm going to be in here. Or they have a cruise plan too. Some of them have. I'm getting just all choked up about this, Michelle. I'm getting really emotional.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, airplane mode.
Yes.
So Steve and Lisa said, going right here. I want to add it to my list right now. Bring a tie to keep the curtains back so you have a balcony room. That's right. Right, bungee cord.
Yes.
Yep.
That's a good one.
So we got okay, yeah. Okay, can't wait to see y'all on the next cruise. Okay, so all right, here's another one. Do muster drill immediately. Why wait?
That's the first thing we do.
Don't be that person. Betsy, I didn't tell you this is full of Buffalo Trace too. That was just a shot. That was the show. This is the real deal. I just don't tell you about. That's why I keep drinking it to get that tickle out of my throat.
I need to mix that with some lemon juice.
I'm sweating. Yeah, I need some lemon juice in there. Mustard drill. Get your mustard drill over. Don't be that guy that is waiting. Get on there. Get it over with.
Do your mustard drill. And then you don't ever have to
roll
worry about
roll your little vlog bag around so you can get busted on. Yeah, right here it says, but can you write on it in the rain? You probably can't a sheet of paper. I don't have a special pen though, but I use my note thing for that. That's a good call out. All right, so we're getting further down here, and then we're going to open it up here and hear from you guys. Pre-order water to the room or other items needed for the room. We always pre-order a 12-pack of water for the room. If we wanted a cake, something sweet, something surprising for Anthony, you're going to do some kind of decoration deal. Much easier rather than try to carry a 12-pack of water on, which I don't think you can even do that now, right? Unless it's in cans. I don't know. Tell me. Give me the answer to that. But we always do that ahead of time.
Yes.
And usually 1 12-pack. We used to buy like 2 on a long cruise. We found that was too much. Yeah. We drink water all the time in the MDRs and the restaurants. We don't drink a lot of Coke, Pepsi. So we drink water about everywhere we go to eat.
But I want some Coke Zero in my room.
Michelle wants some Coke Zero in her room.
Mm-hmm. But now that you said that about birthdays, Anthony's birthday is going to be on October cruise.
Yeah, we need to celebrate that. So in October, Anthony turns 13 on the next to last day of the cruise. So those that are on the non-group cruise, we need your help. That special day, we're going to try to buy some kind of big pin to put on him. And if you see him, yell happy birthday at him. He turns a teenager. All right. So bring a power strip for the plugs and the USBs.
Yes.
And if you're really good, if you're really a pro, buy the European one as well. So you can use that European, the two big, the big things that nobody ever uses. So then that gives you that one and the US one.
Yes.
We've done that on the Horizon. Awesome.
It's super valuable.
I mean, we could have charged anything we wanted to in that room.
Yes.
So Eric says, what cruise are you on in October? So we are on the Carnival Celebration. It's the group cruise going out on the 20-something, right?
Yes.
22nd, 23rd? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Betsy in here from Betsy from Beach, please. You can put your email address in here if you want to. If you're interested in going to that, check that out. She will hook you up. And it's coming up close to pay time on that, right, Michelle?
Yes.
Hope you've been saving.
Ooh, we should have a mini party for him.
Yes. Okay. Magnetic hooks.
Yes.
They are so great to support your hats, to run lanyards on it. Most of them, the walls are magnetic.
Decorations.
So yeah, Eric says he's on the Sunshine on 14th. Okay. Hey, see me travel. I see you in here now. Good to see you. So yeah, hooks, magnetic hooks. Can't have enough of them.
Love them.
All right, here's another one. I don't like dressing up. We avoid elegant night if we can, which we do. The first night on the ship, and I admit the steakhouse has gotten pretty expensive. It's went up from like $38 to $48 to $50, whatever it is now. But the very first night, you can wear shorts, cargo shorts, and even a t-shirt or pullover, and you get a free bottle of wine, or it's included. You can have it if you want it. Now, it's like Mad Dog 2020. It's not the best wine in the house. Some of y'all old enough to know what Mad Dog 2020 is. It's not the greatest. But that first night at the steakhouse, you do get to dress down a little bit. Plus, you get to have your bottle of wine if you want it. So remember that. Mm. All right. So right here it says Constance King. I'm on the Carnival Celebration Cruise 22nd October as well. I hope to see you there. Hey,
We'll
all
see
right.
you.
So even if you're not part of the non-group cruise, hey, come say hello.
Yes, please.
Hello. Especially do it in front of Ventures Ahead because that would just really get their goat that you came say, hey, are you Luvy's Fat Life? I'm sorry, I don't know who that other channel is. Hey, how are y'all doing? I might give you some. Might get something like that right there. I don't know.
Yes, Meg. I agree. The steakhouse is really great.
We had one bad experience on the.
And that was a long time ago.
Was it the Ecstasy?
Mm-hmm.
We had a bad experience, but other than that, it's been great.
It has. My steak's always good.
All right.
Okay.
Morning breakfast on sea days. Don't forget these places. These are tips and tricks here. These are tips. You'll see these on there, but don't forget them because a lot of people just think about going to the buffet all the time. Sea day brunch. Usually we have a good experience at sea day brunch.
Mm-hmm.
We've had one bad experience, but overall it's been really good. The omelet station on the buffet, don't skip that. Custom make it the way you like it. Always good. One of my favorites.
Yes.
If you're on the Carnival Sunshine, go back to the Havana Bar area
Mm-hmm.
and eat back there when nobody's going to be around you.
Yes.
And Blue Iguana Cantina. Now, I'll have to give credit where credit's due. Ronnie Gilbert. I saw a video of his where he started talking about the huevos rancheros from Blue Iguana. Carnival Sunshine never had it. And I'm going to check it out here in a couple of weeks, see if it does. The Blue Iguana, if it does have it for breakfast. All the other ships we went on since then does have it. And it's really good.
Also, Blue Iguana will make tacos.
Tacos for breakfast.
Regular tacos.
If you ask. If you don't ask, they're not going to do it. They're going to do the whole burrito thing.
Right.
But if you ask for tacos, on the last 2 cruises we've been on with Anthony, they have done it for him. And he's
That's his favorite.
He'll eat tacos twice a day. It doesn't matter to him. Okay. Also, another thing real quick. On some ships, the Mongolian wok, or which really Gigi's at nighttime, and Kachinas during the daytime, it's free. So it's the Pasta Bella bar, whatever it's called, and then it's called the Mongolian wok, like on the Sunshine. Don't miss out on those because they're paid at nighttime. I'm losing my voice. I'm so choked up about this.
I can't handle puberty, so we're just gonna have to.
I've got
to scratch.
Maybe is it puberty? I hope it's not a pubic hair. I don't know.
Oh my
God! Did I say that?
Stephen Lisa said, "What's up with your voice?"
I told you it's dropping like flies. It's a fly dropping in my mouth, probably.
Oh gosh, you are gross tonight.
I'm sorry. I repent.
Oh, he's terrible.
So also, here's another secret tip.
That 12-hour French toast is very good.
I know Meg understands I'm getting emotional over this. The deli. Tip trick. Don't skip on the deli. There's only 2 or 3 items we haven't tried yet on the deli. And then on the Sunshine coming up, I'm going to try those last 3, and that'll be everything we've tried that they have out on it now.
Which one do I like? Do I like the Cuban? Which one is it that I like?
You like the Reuben and the Cuban.
I get them mixed up.
The meatball's great. It's everything there. I like it. It's good stuff. I know the Adventures Ahead likes the wieners. Well, Michelle did anyway. The wieners are okay. They are juicy, but it's got a little snap to it on the casing. But something about it I didn't like. I don't know. It
has weird stuff on it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but there's some weird stuff on it.
Yep. Deli is king. That's right. Pretzel bun. That's where you can get them. That's right. Pretzel bun is so good. And the Cuban is my favorite, is what Miss Megan C says. All right, we're down to the last 2.
We're locked up.
We're locked up. Hey, we're locked up. You guys take a potty break. It's going to take us 30 seconds to get out and back in. All right, so hey, that was like a NASCAR race. We were out and back in just like that. I feel like a teenager again. Elon Musk, don't vote for him as president. I'm telling you that. So, Carnival's Elon Musk.
Ooh.
What? Get the buffalo chicken Sammy on the meatball bread. Thank me later. Okay, I like that. I like that. Juicy wieners with weird stuff on it. Okay, yeah, I know. What the heck? All right, last two, and then we're going to open it up here. We're going to bring up what y'all guys bring up here. Tumbler with aluminum straw. I love a tumbler. I'm a tumbler guy. Hey, you see it, right? I've been hitting this tumbler the whole time. I'm a tumbler guy. Get the ice in your room. If you do buy a bottle for your room, you can mix your drink up and then go out there and not pay all that.
It's too expensive now.
It's too expensive now. That was one of the worst things Carnival, I think, did. When they went up in the price, it almost doubled the cost of a bottle of alcohol, which it was already
expensive.
It was already 300% the normal cost. They gouging. I mean, they say they don't.
Well, there's no reason that it would cost that much.
Yeah, they say they don't want people to overdrink. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, all right. Understand.
Okay.
All right. So last but not least, and we have plenty more. We're going to come up with a part 2 show. First aid items. You got to have your first aid items, and medications. Always take Pepto-Bismol because you never know when that's going to hit.
I saw somebody say something about Tylenol when their child had a seizure. Is that what I saw? To bring down the fever. So yes, it is super important. Yep. And I don't know what it is with Mike and Anthony, but they always get something in their eyes. So I always bring a bottle of Visine. Yep. Any kind of medicine that we would need, Tylenol, ibuprofen for Anthony, for us. So Benadryl, yes, super important.
And I'm going to say this. I want to apologize ahead of time. I'm not saying you should do this. If there's any Carnival executives out there like Sal Patera, whatever, that are part of the Carnival executive team, thank me later, Sal.
I don't know what he's going to say.
Yeah, you better get ready. I snuck on alcohol before.
Oh, okay.
I admit it. I've done it. I'm a sinner.
We did it one time.
I did it one time. Michelle was such a nervous wreck. She was like, "Oh God, our luggage is not here. We're going to get called down. We'll do the walk of shame."
I was worried.
Ended up coming in. It was okay, but we never done it again. I was able to sneak basically 2 bottles, one bottle of Bacardi on and one bottle of Malibu on. Probably paid $50 between both of them. Now you get $250 if you try to buy those 2 bottles on a cruise ship. But we don't do it anymore. We haven't done it anymore. It's just not worth it to us to even for Michelle to worry about it.
No,
but
I'm a worry wart.
Yeah. All right. So let's hear some of your tips that you have out here. I know you've been posting some of them along the way, but we were trying to get through our list real quick. So Josh says, yes, 300,000 members on Facebook strong with 21 people in his live. So I'm not going to say anything else about that. So go. I know, I'm being mean. So let's go ahead, open it up here. Tell us what you think. Yes, I bring plastic straws. Okay, I see you. Yeah, we bring aluminum, plastic.
We've got some of those.
We're trying to be environmentally sound here. Even though the Carnival cruise ship's blowing a ton of smoke and oil up into the air and stuff, but we get it. So we get it. Malibu is my drink. Okay.
Yes, Elena, I do not like those sugar straws either.
I hate those sugar straws. Yeah, I don't like them.
They turn into gross mush.
Extra pair of cheap sunglasses. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. And also the cheap extra lenses. I got my 1985 Oakleys I take. And I buy the cheap inserts because we were in Half Moon Key. Here I'm thinking I'm all cool. I come out of the water and I got one eye missing and one eye in. Michelle's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "What?" I didn't even realize it. I'm so cool. I didn't even realize it. What a dummy.
Help.
Real Dad says, "No plastic straws for me. I don't use a straw. I drink it straight lip to the unclean glass." Cash for tips. Excellent tip. Yes. Always bring it cash so that you can give your porters and in the port. Cash. Excellent tip there. And we're going to probably steal some of these other ideas that we, like I said, we could have had a plenty of more, but we wanted to cut it short a little bit so we'd have last 20, 30 minutes for you guys to tell what you have.
So, Paul, what's the name of is it guava juice? Paul, I mix Malibu with that guava juice that's up where you get your drinks at, and it is so good.
I'm sorry to hear that, Elena. Man, $550 for a medical cruise bill? Wow.
Ooh.
Travel insurance.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Sunscreen is for, yes. Cannot bring enough sunscreen. Let me tell you also, in
Yes.
Half Moon Key, they charge you $20 for a small bottle of this is another one of those mistakes I was telling you about. When you go to the beach, make sure you pack your sunscreen, especially if you don't have a clamshell and you're out in the middle of that sunny beach. It's nice to have sunscreen, and you don't have
Betsy's busting on me.
You don't have to have $20 to pay them right there for a bottle this big.
He's busting on me again.
All right, orange juice. What does it say? Orange juice, Paul, with a splash of granite. Okay. All right. Yep. Reef friendly sunscreen. That's right. That's right. Soft sided cooler. Yes. I'm gonna tell you what. One of the best gifts we ever got. Did we buy it ourselves or somebody bought it for us?
That cooler?
I think Adventures Ahead bought that for us.
Too.
Yeah, I hate to give them credit for this. Adventures Ahead one time. I think we bought one too because they're two different ones. We got one that's green,
got two,
and we got one that's blue that's canvas. But they have a deal. I think it's like $35, $40. You get this soft cooler. You get 4 beers in it. You get a couple of cups and a bottle opener for like $35, $40. And we fill that thing up with ice. We would leave it in the room and ask our room steward, hey, don't fill up the metal.
Well, you can too.
Don't fill up the aluminum thing. Fill this up with ice every day, which is about 3 times as much ice. And it's great to have in your room. Yes. And we would just pour it out at night into the toilet or into the sink, the melted ice, and then he would fill it up the next day. So Habib says we made our own first aid kit. Yes,
absolutely.
Definitely. Tipping is bougie. Oh yeah. Tipping is bougie. All right, so here's a good one right here. Controversial cruising. Water shoes for Caribbean cruises, even if it's $5 pair. I saw your short on that. Or maybe it was a regular video you did the other day. That was a great tip. Yes. You have the option if you need them rather than paying $30. Excellent tip. And we always take ours with us. Along the strong magnet hooks. Yep, that's exactly.
Can't go without them.
Yep, cannot go without them.
We probably have about 20 or 30 of them.
In fact, we keep in our garage, we keep the last cruise's stuff that we're going to take on the next cruise already in the suitcase. So we don't even have to pack it. It's ready to go. We just open it up, add clothes on top of it. We already got your tumblers in there. You got your USB ports in there. You got your hooks in there.
I think he's semi-busting on me again.
Hey, when you go, if you're going on a cruise another 2 or 3 months, why unload it all? Just leave it in there. See, I told y'all. Did I not?
We mentioned this because I knew.
He still brings it up, and that was 6 months ago. What about not dropping your stuff off in your room early? I told y'all he was going to say that. Did I not? Hint, you are allowed to bring on one wine bottle. At home, empty a bottle of wine, clean it out, refill with the booze of your choice, shove the cork back in, then recap with this. I have seen that done before. I think I saw an old video with Edna. Edna did it. And
I also saw one not too awful long ago that somebody got busted doing that.
Yeah, I had a coworker that did that. I had a coworker.
Is that where I heard from?
I had a coworker that told me she didn't know her husband did this, but he was trying to sneak booze on. They got the letter in the room to come down to a certain place. As they're walking down to the place, she's thinking her husband, excuse my language, tried to get some weed on. And when he told her, he finally says, "No, I didn't do that. I tried to get liquor on." So he pulled it out, showed it to her, and said, "Is this y'all's?" They couldn't deny it. They said, "Yes." They said, "You can come back and get it on when you leave the ship at the very end. If not, we'll throw it away."
So I don't know what
they never went back and got it. Yeah. I've always been told to put it in and fold it in your pants, and then put it near all your other bathroom stuff so it kind of blends in together around it and they don't catch it. And it worked for us. So right here, these are called rum runners, I guess, but these are shrink cap wine bottles, mate. Yeah. And when I do my barbecue business, when I did it a lot, I would do my bottle of the barbecue sauce. I bought those as well. You put them on there. You take a hair dryer to them and shrink wraps it, kind of shrinks it in together and seals it. We bought it for you.
Yes.
See, he's already bragging. Quit flexing, Josh. Quit flexing. Jeez.
Yes.
Extra sun screen, cash for tips in the post, collapsible laundry basket. Yeah,
We
Michelle
talked about that
wanted
last
to put
night.
that on there, and I was like, I can't keep putting everything on there. Scud boxes from IKEA to corral small items. Okay. We do use the luggage bags. What do you call them? The different color things. What do you call them? What are they called? Y'all probably know what we're talking about.
They're like mesh bags that you pack everything
What do you call
in.
them? They're called. What are they called?
I don't know.
It's something easy. We're just missing. It is. Ziploc for food in the room to put in the fridge.
That's true.
Yes, we brings extra Ziploc bags all the time for several reasons. Number one, if you're going to a beach and you have electronics, it's good to put them in a Ziploc bag, zip it up, and put it down so you don't get sand in it or anything else.
Right.
Also, it's great for food. When we go to the steakhouse, we can't eat the cheesecake, so we want to bring it back to the room. We put it in the Ziploc bag so it would fit in the refrigerator, because a lot of times those plates they put it on will not fit in the refrigerator.
They're too big.
Also, you always take Q-tips with us as well. Ziploc bags. The large Ziploc bags also, in case you have wet swim trunks, if you go the night before and your swim trunks get wet, you can wring them out, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them back in your luggage so it doesn't get everything else wet. What we got right here? Controversial koozie and t-shirt. Oh wait, I need to get this. Yes, koozies. We always take koozies with us as well. Febreze.
We've got some in the cabinet.
And wrinkle release. Clorox wipes.
Yes.
A lot of times we take Clorox wipe everything down. Small roll of duct tape for repairs. I just roll some over itself so it's tiny and easy to store. I saw Ronnie had that on one of his gadget things. He takes duct tape with him. So
that's smart.
I type up a list of most important places in the ship and how to get them from your cabin and keep it with me. Saves me so much time the first couple of days before we leave the ship. Perfect, Janet. That's a really good call out. I do the same thing, except I don't type it up. I put it in my phone underneath the notes. But yeah, for me, I'll tell you another secret I do, and Michelle laughs at me about this. But I already have in advance how many vlogs I'm going to do and where I'm going to vlog. I know it's hard to believe. But I also put in beside the item, I put what floor it's on and if it's at forward, aft, or middle. So that way, if I know I'm going to go do a secret deck tour and it's on 6, 7, 8, 11, and 12, I know is it 6, 7, 11, 8, and 12.
That
I just put my phone
will
up.
help you condense.
Yes. Yep. Let's see what else we got on here.
Yes.
A non-surge protector power strip, absolutely a must.
Can't go without it.
Portable charger bank, yes. And we even have one that is solar.
Yes, we do.
So if you're laying out in the sun or out at the beach, you can just leave it out and let it charge. And then you got that as a power bank as well.
We also put it in the window during the day.
Yeah, in the window. Yep. If you got a balcony, put it in the window so that it's charging up while you're out on the ship. So the sun coming in will hit it. A wide brimmed floppy straw hat with a neck cord so it doesn't fly away. Yes. One of the first cruises we went on, I paid a lot of money for a straw hat. Wasn't it a straw hat?
Yeah, it was.
I paid all this money for straw hat, and when I got off to get onto the tender water shuttle, I didn't have the drawstring hauled up right here, and it flew off. And Anthony still brings that today. Remember that time you had that brand new hat, Dad? And you lost your hat going into we went to Princess Keys. We was going into Princess Keys, and he goes, "Remember you lost your hat? How was that funny?" And that thing, I'm just thinking of $25, $30 just floating, going down slowly until you don't see it anymore. So again, tonight, I think they're going live. Maybe they're not. I don't know. It's their birthday night. I hope they're going live. I haven't heard. I'm sorry I didn't see. Betsy, y'all going live? I think you are. So 9 o'clock, go check out Beach Please. Who else we got on here?
Oh, something else I forgot to mention, and I don't know if
koozie and coffee cup.
I don't know if I told you, but I bought one of those. It's got a hook on the end of it, and it's got a whole bunch of different compartments that you can hang. You can fill the things up in the compartments and then hang it in the bathroom on the
The
hook.
shoe thing?
It's not a shoe thing, but it's similar to that idea. Yes.
Yeah, you've seen that on a couple of vlogs. And you're like, we need to do that.
Yes. Well, I bought one.
I bet we don't use it, but we'll see.
It's gonna sit in the bathroom.
It'll sit in the bag,
or
I bet.
hang in the bathroom with our stuff in it.
All right. What else we got on here? Quincy Hardy, good to see you. I don't know if we've seen you in here or not before. My wife and I bought trays from Amazon to use at the buffet. Nice.
That's smart.
I've been wanting to buy those trays to use when I grill. I use a half pan and a full pan now, cookie sheet. But I've seen like what's his name? God, what's the guy, the Blackstone guy? Hungry Hussy.
Oh.
He uses the old school trays you used to have. If y'all got some age on, you remember the school trays? He got a couple of those cheap at a flea market yard sale. He uses those. They work out great. Great tip. So yeah, I get it, Meg. We were mortified. Yep. Yep. Josh flexing in here, bragging. Where do you purchase your heavy duty magnets? Amazon. Get them on Amazon, Carla. Good to see you in here, Carla.
And they actually come in different colors.
Yep.
I got some cool looking like magnetic, like electric blue color. They're really cool looking.
So one thing to remember too. Now I hate to admit this.
Packing cubes.
Packing cubes. That's it. Yes.
Thank you, Meg.
It is packing cubes. We both have to wear CPAPs now. I just recently, about a month ago, had to start wearing one. Michelle's wore one for a few years. So our next cruise, we got to take those darn CPAP machines with us.
Yep.
And you're going to have to ask for an extension cord.
Yes, you will.
And we may have to buy one of those things to go on the end of it to split off because they only have one plug-in. Mm-hmm. So we need to think about that.
And they're never near the bed, so it has to go.
No, it has to go all the way across the room and go across, then you trip over it at night. Night light. How do we forget that?
Yes, yes.
This list, we're going to come up with a part 2
Forever.
of this. Night light is always good. You can buy it cheap at the dollar store and put your night light in the bathroom or in the hallway. And it really helps out a lot.
TX, I'm not one of those people who need a fan, but there are a lot of people that use them.
So yes, it's what we do to clean it, keep it clean in our travel room. My son's room, he never sleeps there. Okay. So packing cubes, yes, we got that right.
Yes.
And the Oracle's in here. The Oracle is the one that keeps the sanity of channels in check. Also makes sure that they are not buying subscribers and calls them out if they are. So the Oracle is, I feel blessed and honored to have the Oracle in here.
Well, hello, Oracle.
Oracle, yes. Thank you for joining us. A fan, yes, definitely a fan. Packing cubes, yes. Packing cubes. I keep our stuff in our suitcases. Yes, that's what Michelle does.
What he's saying is really that I don't.
I wanted my flip flops the other day, and I was like, "Where's my flip flops at?" And I said, "Are they out in the garage from our last cruise?" She's like, "Yeah." Oh, we forgot to bring this one up, Michelle.
What's that?
Shower caps.
Yes, they're awesome.
Shower caps. I know this sounds crazy. Buy you some cheap shower caps.
Not for your head.
No, not for your head, for your shoes. Mm-hmm. So that you don't get, you can you put one underneath the shoe and then put another one over top of it, your pair of shoes. That way dust and dirt and all that grit doesn't get in your suitcase. Mm-hmm. We saw that a while back, a tip, and we do that, and that's excellent. I mean, it really works well. You get like 6 of them for $1.25 at the dollar store.
Lauren Lives Life said, yes, stuff to decorate our doors.
Michelle does it too. She does good at it.
I haven't bought anything yet to decorate.
We can use old stuff, Michelle. It could be the same stuff from the last cruise. She never wants to have the same door twice. I'm always watching, and so is Social Blade. Yes, that's right. Social Blade is watching, and the Oracle is keeping. He's like a superhero to the cruise community and all content creators. Small foldaway fan, perfect. Tired travelers, perfect. Don't accept upgraded room and trust it's in the good near to everything room when it's noisy and your laundrette and party lead on. So Alita sounds like she's got experience from that one. Tide Stick, another great one. Yes. Who are you talking about, Oracle? Not Mike. He's legit. That's right. Mike is legit. Run his numbers through Social Blade. Oracle, you can do that on there.
Chapstick, yes.
Chapstick.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that's something Adventures Ahead needs a lot for the cruises coming up, especially the non-group cruise.
Michael?
They're going to be kissing so much butt on that cruise ship. I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, just being on that non-group cruise and just sitting there and marinated in the moment of all the butt kissery going on. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see Adventures Ahead pull out a Sharpie and start autographing stuff for Beach Please. It's going to be so fun.
Let's continue on. I've got some of that Downy wrinkle release in the laundry room, but I have not used it. I've got a bottle of it.
Teku says he uses it and it works great.
I need to do it. I'll bring it.
So yeah, spray a shake and onto the hanger, and you never know it was a cream dinner.
I need to do it.
Yeah. Some people also roll up their laundry. I mean, we've never really done that, but does it really help rolling it up?
I don't know.
I don't know. Separate vlog. That's right. We're going to put a separate vlog out on that. Chastity has to have her backpack and all her first aid things. Yes.
We all take a backpack.
A good backpack, a light one.
Yes.
Is very handy. I definitely agree on that. We are celebrating Mike's birthday. So yeah, hopefully they will be live tonight. That's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
I just discovered packing cubes and I swear by them. Yes,
yeah,
Elena, they work great. Shoe organizer, and it works great for longer cruises. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so here's a good one. Powder Gatorade Propel Liquid IV. There's somebody that does some serious drinking right there. I'm messing with you, TX. No, that's a great idea. I mean, that's a great idea. I mean, you're out and you're in the sun, you're sweating a whole lot, and it's heat you're not used to, and that's a great idea. And when we used to take them, like the mango peach and stuff that you can buy,
little packets,
and where we get that water to the room, we just pop it open and pour it in there. So yeah, it definitely comes in. And we take the cheap extension cords. Okay.
I wonder if we shouldn't.
I take my own extension cord, Dollar Tree.
Hey, we might ought to get one.
We may need to do it instead of having to ask the guy for it. He brings us out one of these 100-foot ones,
like a heavy duty.
It's like a garden 50-foot with big orange ones. It's like that big around.
Like construction.
We may need to do that. So see, hey, we're learning too here. We love to learn. We got 2 minutes left, so let's try to get through some of these. We have the small USB fans. That's great. Mike, bring an extension long enough and use magnets to hang the cord from the ceiling. I saw that. I saw that.
So smart.
I did see that. They put the magnets at the top and ran it up and over so you didn't trip over them.
So smart.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Also, take your bed and put it out on your balcony so you can have a real night sleeping out on the balcony with your bed. No, don't do that. John Hill said something about that. So Deborah here. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? I just discovered your channel yesterday. New subscriber. Hey, Deborah.
Thank you so much.
$9.99 is in the mail. Thank you so much. For that. No, thank you so much for joining us. Good to have you in the house. We packed a classic white noise machine. See, Michelle's snoring, and that CPAP machine is like constant noise, but that's a great idea. White noise, we like it. So David and Tanisha says here, use hooks to keep your extension cords up on floor. Yeah,
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a vlog on it. We're gonna do a short on it.
Yes, we will.
Separate vlog. So yeah. And Meg's saying, welcome in, Deborah. Good to see you in the house, Deborah. I use plastic grocery bags instead of shower
caps. That's smart too.
Yeah, we do that as well. Sometimes we tie them up. Let's see who else we got in here. So we need heater most times, not fan. We travel non-summer times, but just I'm sure we can bring this. Yeah. I don't know. I'd be afraid to bring a heater, like a heating element. I don't know. I don't know.
I have one at work.
I'm not going to tell you to do that.
I have one at work that if it's got a little thing on the bottom of it, if it turns over, then it'll cut off because it's got a little, like a button that has to be pushed in all the time. So it's safe.
So Traveling Gilbert say, hey, 2 backpacks from me, maybe 3. Okay. So it's 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh,
I'm sorry. Thank you for the wonderful tips, Carla. Thank you for joining us. Portable fans in here. I always take a backpack. We're at the very bottom. It is Beach Please time. They've already probably cranked up their intro, which is 5 minutes long. So go over there and check them out. Quincy Hardy says a fanny pack or small crossbody. Yes. Have to drop. Got to go cook. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, Teku. You guys have a great one.
Thank you for joining
us. A lot
of
fun tonight. We're going to have to do this again and come up with extra lists, Michelle, of other things that maybe we forgot.
Yes.
And we, of course we did that, but We're going to go out
Thanks. Bye.
on the Fart Files.
Sure, everyone does it, but everyone tries to hide it a little differently. Who is brave enough to dive deep into the bowels of this investigation? There could only be one YouTube channel elementary enough to take this on. Luvy's Fat Life will help you pinpoint who dealt it every time. Windbreakers, silent but deadly, rip-roaring flatulation of the seismic blast, or maybe a shart. Join us as we review the Fart Files.